crime partner, Howie, and also Mr. Tubbs. How are you doing, Mr. Tubbs?
I am doing wonderful. I've got internet service. I'm actually getting to stream. No rain in the forecast, so I'm going to be able to go the whole 2 hours this time.
Oh, happy days. Also with us, we have our junior associate, our little baby in training, who still has the training wheels on his truck. How are we doing, English, Sean? How are we doing, brother?
I cranked up the stream on this end too. So.
His training wheels.
Yes, he's got the stabilizers built into the truck just in case.
Stabilizers.
Well, welcome guys back to the channel. We're still alive after the mammoth marathon that we had last night, our 24-hour broadcast. Unfortunately, we did not do it. We kind of had to call it at 11 hours and 40 minutes, which wasn't bad. But we called it because yours truly made it look good, but I fell asleep at the wheel. Don't do things like that in real life, guys. I'm telling you now.
Call yourself a professional farmer.
Right.
Hey, I made the whole stream. I was there for 3 whole hours. I made the whole thing.
Okay, I'm going to prove just how professional I am, okay? I fell asleep at the wheel, guys. Woke up, still harvesting, not knowing that my convoy was finished, heading straight up the field, copped onto it in time, and made it look so good. I said, I'm looking for the tractor and trailer.
Alright.
No one missed that beat. Okay, but anyway, back to what we're doing tonight. Tonight we're back on Pacific Northwest. This is our community challenge map. We always play this every Saturday and Sunday. Last night we were doing the 24 hours, so we couldn't do it. This is Pacific Northwest. For anyone who actually joined us over the last couple of weekends, they've been seeing us doing this map. What we have started off with was we had no equipment, nothing like that. We bought field 33, which is now sowing with cotton. Lately, we have now bought field 30, which we have just cleared up all those trees up there. We are doing a sugar beet harvest at the moment. We're going to build our yard up there. I think the boys up there just cleaned up the rest of the trees that we had, and then we're going to start building. What we're planning for today is this. Today, we're going to try and get as much money in as possible so we can actually finally start buying our equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Because for the last couple of programs, all we've done was leased. So that is on the plan today. Work, and buy our equipment. So Tubbs, anything to say, buddy?
I think you got it pretty much covered. What we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to run and grab a. Because we still got I got a part of that field I need to plow because when we put that house down, it kind of messed it up a little bit, the field, so I got to square it back off. Grab the plow real quick. And once we get those sugar beets out, was we gonna conjoin those or join those fields, or what was? I know we kind of okay, all right. Good enough.
So guys, what we're doing at the moment is I am bringing our first load of sugar beet off our field. We do have a worker doing the sugar beet at the moment, because the lads are still busy with the logs. So instead of waiting around and then having to do the sugar beet harvest, we decided to stick a worker on it. We will get this out of the way and then we will start. I know that how we don't want to hear this, but what we had planned, well, myself and Tubbs have just talked about it here today, just it's a great money spinner if it's done, but it's going to be very hard to do because we just hate doing it. And that was the Little Forest by 35. We were looking at it, we were discussing should we buy that and start to get those logs off that. I'm all for it. I know that the lads don't want to hear about logging, seeing that they've just been doing logging since they came in. But we have contracts, we have harvest to be doing, so I'm about to tell the lads that they can start doing their contracts and stuff, and I will get at that logging myself if we've had this up. I will do all the heavy graft.
Sean, what's your music?
Oh,
Not
shit.
from the 40s, please. Not from the 40s.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Alright, so...
I am still trying to get my stream up. Here we go. Now we're talking.
Yeah, I'm up and running.
Can you still hear it, no? Should be able to hear it
Yeah,
now,
we can
can
still
you?
No, you're good. You're good. No, he's talking about the music.
Alright, yeah, no. We can still hear him though. Oh, is that good?
Alright, so now we're in business.
Oh, Howie and Sean, how are you feeling after last night, guys?
I got about 20 minutes in, and then I decided to quit because my lag was so bad. I didn't know if that was affecting it or not. So it turns out it wasn't.
I'm alright, just the fact that I was ended up being late for work this morning.
I can't believe you went in late. God, I would have just stayed home.
Call in sick or something.
Yeah.
What was
Sorry,
what
boss.
was the, what?
Sorry,
I'm
boss. I
thanking it
can't,
for me.
I can't go in. I was farming all night.
Oh yeah, that would have went over well.
What do you mean you were farming? Yeah, I was farming in Poland.
Tell him he had company all evening. Couldn't get away. Couldn't get rid of him.
Eyeing up Sally while I was there.
Yeah, I was with Sally. But mind you, I one shot that out with Shannon's around because you're like, who the F is Sally?
Mm-hmm. Yep, trouble it would be.
All I can say in that regards will be, there may be trouble ahead.
Alright.
I really don't like this wheel.
Yeah, it's different to use.
I like the JCB. It has a higher reach than what these other ones do. And this,
I started out with the telehandler, and then Fats talked me into switching over to the wheel loader, and we were able to get more logs at once. Of course, there was a ton of logs laying around, so it was horrible.
that's sort of time-wise, I guess, how easy you can operate the equipment. Because if it's too difficult, you end up wasting time trying to get more logs
Mm-hmm.
than you would if you just use something that runs real good.
Uh-oh.
Save it. We're saving. We are saving.
I'm trying to do some logging, I confess, on Wilhelmina, and as far as loading my trailers, I'm using those ITR flatbeds or whatever they are.
Mm-hmm.
We incorporated a skid steer and a telehandler. Seems I can move logs quicker with the skid steer, but it doesn't quite reach high enough to get over the posts or whatever on the side of the bed. So it's sort of a catch-22. Kinda stuck
Anyone
trying
want
to
to come flip me
between
over?
two.
Did you flip yourself?
The trailer flipped me over, man.
Oh wow.
You got an accident on it.
Yeah, I did that earlier. I was playing. Fats and I were talking earlier, and I was playing on my Pacific Northwest single-player map, and he talked me into logging that what we just finished. Oh my goodness! And then we jumped on here and started logging. So I had 2 hours of logging on mine, and then we were on here another hour. It was like, oh my gosh, I hate logging. Logging is not one of my favorite things to do. I mean, it's a means to an end, and I'll do it if we have to make extra money or to clear a place up. But other than that,
Yeah, I kind of avoid it too if I can. My other maps I've got going, I have not done any logging on them at all.
Yeah.
Fellsbrook, I absolutely refuse to do any logging. I figure it's pretty well
Well,
set up
it,
enough the
it,
way it is.
well, and then you get those crooked-looking trees. I don't know the names of all the trees on here, so
Oh yeah,
the one that has
maples, poplars, oak.
those are horrible to get out of the way. You have to cut it up in so many pieces just to get rid of it. I hate that tree. And then when 19 first came out, they had that one tree it's a real dark color, but it's a heavy tree and tons of branches, and it had glitches in it. So like it was like there was something sticking out of it and it wasn't, and you try to pick it up and you couldn't pick it up. And, it was horrible. But I think they got rid of that glitch.
Did you see the dead tree pack that we got there not so long ago with the mod?
I saw it. Yeah, I don't know what it does, but I did see it.
Yeah, it's got dead trees.
Right. Oh no, that's all it is. Right. It's just a bunch of dead trees, right?
Yeah.
Well, is
do
it?
not
Yeah.
do not install them onto your Let's Play game.
They got a
Glitches
glitch.
big time. Yeah, it actually makes the whole screen go black. The very same way as this trailer used to do at the
Same way
start.
as the Ideal trailer did. Oh.
Yeah.
I think I downloaded it, but I haven't used it yet. Might as well just get rid of it, I guess.
Well, it's just like I don't understand how the testing works, but I just don't understand how things like that, even like RDC map, how it got past testing through Giants with those kind of glitches. I mean, because they're, it's not like something that's random and it you'd have to hunt for it to do it. These are huge glitches that pop up, instantly.
Backhanders.
And so,
Yeah, it's how could they miss something so obvious?
yeah, yes,
Twice.
yeah.
Like it was put through twice. RDC was. It wasn't just once.
Yeah, and it's the same glitch in RDC.
Yeah.
You were a victim of it twice.
Yeah, but I was also a victim last night. I don't know if any of you have seen that. Especially if you went back over to the Boston, the stream we had, and watched the first 20 minutes of it. And remember when we were doing the first 6 contracts and we're talking about the prices and stuff like that on it?
Mm-hmm.
If you actually went back and watched that video, you would actually see what I was talking about when I said the bottom tree that I said should have been transport ones, and you said no, there's vehicles with them. I had no vehicles whatsoever. They never showed.
Right.
On mine, I had vehicles on mine.
Yeah, and if you go back and watch the broad stream on my end, there was none.
Yeah, it's strange. But
It was like that. It was like that for the whole broadcast.
Oh, how far in was that? Because I watched a little bit of it earlier today.
Yeah, we just started.
Yeah, we had just started. And we started talking about the contracts and stuff.
Okay, I saw that part.
So, and then and I said to Tubbs on it, I goes, Tubbs, you stick up our contracted screen at the same time, and we can show on both screens at the same time. So it was at that moment you would actually see the bottom tree had no vehicles on it.
What is going on?
Where is Sally? Where is Sally? Where can Sally be? Sally's over at the sawmill, emptying the trailer load of sticks.
Ooh, drop that right on my head.
Right, so.
I'm getting these pieces up.
Alright, sorry about that. My daughter calling.
Where you wanting this truck and trailer parked up?
Across the road, down where that blue water tank thingy is by the train station. In fact, you can bring just park the trailer there and then bring the truck over here because there's another trailer load of sticks that's brought down. Come on, worker, you can do it when you BNQ it. Yes, guys, if anyone has joined us, thank you very much. We hope you're going to stick with us. Tonight won't be as long as last night. It will not be 24 hours. It will not be 12 hours. We are looking at about 3 hours in total, maybe a little bit longer, depending on how good the stream is and how many people come in and comment and stuff like that. But we're actually on Pacific Northwest, and what we're doing at the moment is we're finishing up this sugar beet harvest. Howie and English Sean are just finishing up sorting out our placeable area where we're going to build our farm when we get the funds. Tough Farmer is ploughing up field number 30. So when Howie and all is finished, one was going to grab a limer because we need to lime it, and then we're going to what are we actually planning on putting in here?
Are we gonna go for animals?
We are, yep.
Yeah, we probably need to plant some, well, we don't even have a grass field. I mean, if we do, wow. Well, we could buy hay, I mean, if we...
Take the grass and we're out in these fields.
Yeah.
We do have downloaded, no, we don't have it. No, we don't. I was going to say we have that all, buy all you can buy, but we don't have it downloaded, so you can.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me see. Hi, Becky. Becky said hi, everybody. How's
Hey,
everybody
Becky.
doing tonight?
Yeah, this
Good.
other
Hi,
trailer's
Becky.
loaded. Who's got the truck, tractor, whatever?
English Sean is bringing it back, as far as I know.
I'm just putting the trailer, but I'm just parking the trailer up now.
I've got a loose log here.
So guys, as we were saying, whoever's watching, right? So the plan for tonight's broadcast is we're finally going to start buying all the vehicles that we use. Right? So all the vehicles that you see us using, we will be buying each piece as we go along, because we've been using this now for the last 2 months, about a month at least. We've been doing this map. So we're finally going to start buying all the equipment. We're also going to start our yard, and we're also going to start our animals. So I guess the first animal we're going to be starting, Tubbs, is probably chickens, like we always do.
Yeah. So we could plant wheat here to have wheat for the chickens.
And then,
Of course, we could buy chicken feed. I mean, if we needed to get them started.
That's what I'm on about. Yeah. So that's how we're going to work it, and then we'll go down along the lines of what we think is the best animal to buy, as with money-wise, income and stuff like that. So a lot of people say cows. Cows, it is with the milk and everything else, but the only problem with cows is you also need to have hay and stuff like that on TMR, so it'll take longer, where sheep is only grass and hay. So we could be looking at sheep, but we will discuss that as we go along.
Right, and you did download the egg crate mod?
I didn't
Oh, we got it. Yeah, good. Okay. I've been wanting to try it. I haven't got any of my single player maps up with it to try it.
Apparently you've got to buy the pallets first, haven't you?
What?
Have you not?
Yeah, of course you have to buy
Yeah.
the pallets.
Yeah, you buy them and then you place them over the trigger.
They're not free, Sean. They're not free.
It spawned, the egg spawned into it, yeah.
Right.
Yes.
It's about
By the way,
field
for anyone
81.
else know, this is Sean. This is the guy who doesn't know where 80 is.
Yeah. It's by 81.
Yeah. So please forgive him if he does and says stupid things. I mean, like I said at the start of the broadcast, he is only in training at the moment. The stabilizers are still on.
Right, mate.
Stabilizers.
Okay, what do we need to do here since the wood is gone? I need to take I need to take the front. I need to take the wheel loader back to the yard down there.
Yeah, we're done with those.
Yeah, the wheel loaders we're done with. Everything else we hold on to, and then we start buying stuff as we go along. Like, we're not going to buy everything this evening, but we might be able to buy maybe 1 or 2 pieces of equipment or implements.
Yeah, we got the cotton harvest kind of in pocket there behind us, so that'll bring us some good, decent money. Maybe we could buy 1 or 2 implements or something.
What's the price on cotton
No, one second. I am just stopping on the middle of the road. I'm doing something that we shouldn't be doing because there is something I need to do. And I know Tubbs is going to be okay with it. So,
Cotton. You bought us another cotton field.
no. Next bit.
I ain't doing sugar beets.
No. The bale sell point.
I'm not this
Ah,
time.
yeah. All right. Good deal.
Well, I don't know if this is part
Because
of the right place, but here it is.
The bale sell point now, Howie would probably give us 1,000 per litre more than the barn and the spinnery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the bale sell point. That's a great
Oh.
mod. I really like
What
that mod.
what
That
economic
mod is the first thing that we always...
what economic level are we playing on?
I think we're on easy on this one.
Okay, that explains the price on cotton. 4,369. That bale
Oh
sales.
yeah, we need.
That is.
Yeah, we definitely.
I need
yeah,
that
that's
on
good.
normal. I always play normal.
Yeah.
I've been stockpiling my cotton. I'm waiting for the price. Is right now I think
Yeah,
in
but,
Fellsburg
right,
is 18. I'm
but
waiting for it
is
to go up
that-
to 26.
Is that in the bale sell point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to put one of them down. It's the best thing ever. That little bale sell point.
Okay, what am I supposed to be doing now?
We need to. Field 40 needs to be lined, fertilized.
And we can get cracking in contracts and stuff like that. So
Field 40.
there's loads of stuff to do. So,
Ooh, lag. Dun, 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 dun,
I had
dun.
that a few
There you
minutes
go.
ago when I was trying to walk away from the wheel loader. I kept bouncing back to it. Field 40.
hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully,
30. I'm sorry, 30.
I gotta say, I don't see anything
83.
beyond 35.
Yeah, my bad. It's 30.
hopefully 83 will be also joining later on, hoping in for an hour or two. The Becky clock is gone.
Needs lime. Yep, needs lime. Where's the lime spreader?
It's at the shop.
So I need to grab a tractor. It's John Deere, I guess.
Whose idea was to put the front loader over?
Me, because I flipped the truck there, so I need to flip it over.
Alright, when you're finishing, you can bring that back to the shop there. So we're getting rid of them because we won't be using them anymore. So Well, we won't be using them for a while at least.
I can remember my way around the map there since the last time.
And we're off. Alright, so field 30's plowed. Almost. Got this one little pass. Done. Done.
Oh man, plowed into a pallet of fertilizer or something, then into a pole.
Are you keeping these trucks and trailers, yeah?
Yeah, they're ours. We just haven't bought them yet, but we're still renting them.
Oh, right, okay.
Yusuf, how's it going, buddy? Welcome and thanks for joining the channel. We're actually on Pacific Northwest, if you would like to know where we are. And what we're doing is we're just finishing up our sugar beet contract. Tough Farmer is just after ploughing field 30. We've just clearing away a ton of trees. So this area that I'm just driving over now is where we're going to build our yard. The chickens will be brought down shortly. Howie, I don't know where, how he's gone over to get a lime spreader. He's going to spread the lime, and English Sean is just tying up the structure.
Alright, so we're through with the wheel loaders, right? Correct.
We are indeed, yeah.
I'll go and pick the other one up. I left there and I'll go and get rid of it.
Don't worry about it. I'm fixing to return it.
So
So, yeah,
also
no
on
matter where they're sitting,
field 33, that big field there, we actually own that field. At the moment there is cotton grown in it, so when that grows we will get cotton harvesters out. We have on our farm, so today we are actually going to start looking to buy the equipment that we're after leasing. So we have 2 big Bud 450s, 2 big Bud Brutes. So we're looking to either exchange one of those 450 for the 747. So we need to start buying all that stuff. We also have 2 of these trucks. We have 2 John Deeres. One is the 6M and I think it's the 7M, is it, or 7R?
Have we sold all of our wood?
Yeah.
That's all gone, yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm getting rid of these logging trailers. So. Alright, good deal. Alright.
So next on the agenda, guys, is once the lineman is done, we will get that field planted. I think we're going wheat. Is that what we said?
Yeah, wheat for the chickens.
So we're going to go
For the
wheat.
chickens.
And then we get stuck.
chickens.
We get stuck into a few contracts along the way as well. So now
Yeah,
the difference
no
with the
worries.
contract will not be the very same as the contracts we had last night, guys. Let's just put that into bed at the moment. Last night our contracts, we were talking €1,000 to 1,900 at times.
Yeah, very bad.
Here there's ones where you can get 170 grand for a contract.
Mm-hmm. I should have cut that fence a little further over this way, but that's alright.
Yeah,
It'll
if
work.
he's one of return the harvester crack on, man, I'm
Oh,
quite
okay.
sure to the shop.
Yeah.
What the pair needs to be returned.
Okay, got it. There we go.
Alright, so what you got me to do now?
You're very welcome to join Utah. Do you have 19 yourself, or do you still play 17, buddy?
Alright, there we go. So, hey, Howie. Alright,
running through my fresh lime. What are you doing?
I was checking it out to make sure it was fresh.
Fresh.
There goes tough. There goes
think
tough
my-
farmer trying to do all their jobs at once.
Yeah. My big concern would be getting it even.
Alright, so
Real tough to do.
we need to fertilize after he finishes that. We need to fertilize. Do we have another fertilizer rig? No, we do.
I don't think so. I think we might need to get our own.
Yeah, it won't hurt to have another one on. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. And 76. I don't know if we should buy that. Wait, because we still got to get animals and stuff. I'll just lease it for now.
So I'll go pick it up.
Yeah, it's at the shop. And then the huts are right there at the end of field 33. The seed hut and fertilizer
those
hut.
huts, right? Should we move those huts over to our farmyard, or should we leave them where they are?
Since we're low on funds, we can leave it for right now. And then when we start kind of get built back up, then we can move all that stuff back over here. That's what I would think. Alright. So...
Yeah, and you're talking, so, seeing that you've only just joined us, right, and you just seen us streaming, what we have done on this map is we don't own any of these vehicles at the moment. We are looking to starting to buy them now. But this area here that we have, we bought this area, we also bought the area on the far side of the train station. When we have everything moved over to our new farm area, we will sell these areas. Make a small bit back on the loss that we
Am I filling this up with fertilizer?
Yeah, fertilizer.
Once that then is, we'll start building our farm on field 30, well, on the top of it. Eventually, and what we will be doing is we will be buying field 32. And on top of field 32, there is another area with a few trees, but they're not trees that we will cut down, but we will use that area then for the rest of our farm. So.
Alright. So I guess we can pick up a contract while they're doing that, I guess.
Oh, so where's the fertilizer tank things are in up here?
They're at the end of 33. Field 33. Oh Lord,
for anyone,
no.
for anyone just who's ever joined us, right? The one thing you're going to see us doing a lot is cleaning our trucks and our vehicles, and also fixing. We do this after most of our jobs.
Barley.
Oh,
Let's see. We have 2 seeders, so I'm gonna pick up this sewing contract for 19,000. Which we could get the item. We could do. Actually, I could borrow the items and then do
So
it.
you want to do me a favor and bring that other truck back down to where we have it parked with the rest of the trucks?
Truck. Where's it at?
Should you?
Oh, that's for the tractors, buddy. The trucks stay down here beside the trailers and the big buds.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find everything. You got stuff kind of spread around. Since this isn't my map, I don't know where everything's at.
Yes, Howie, we tried to do this especially for you in mind.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Let's mess with him.
Good.
Right, the first part of our yard on the far side of the train station is where all the tractors and all that, and then on the second yard is where the big buds and all, and that's where all the trucks are. So,
Alright, I'm gonna go grab a cedar and go plant. I'm gonna pick up this sewing contract.
yeah, work away. I'm actually looking at placing our small chicken pen here.
Okay, was somebody going to fertilize this field, or
No, I'm on it.
Yeah, Sean's fixing
Sean's
to do
gonna
it
do
real
it?
quick.
Okay. 'Cause if not, I can do it. But I'm done with it.
Yeah, all it needs now is it needs to be sowed into wheat.
Okay, where do you want this line back to the shop? Spreader?
Yeah, I don't know where we could put it. Oh, Kidoki, hello, post.
Watch the post there,
Yeah, well, glitches when I go
Hungry.
do the turn-in. You're right. Yeah, you might try down there. I don't know if there's a place or not down there by the tractors. I didn't even look when we were up there. I don't think there is any place. You might put it down here where we've got the cultivators and the seeders. Is at the end of the, what is it, field? At the end of field 29.
Well, there's one slot left in the shed right here, but I think that's where the...
Big buds go, yeah.
Yeah, cultivators and stuff were where? End of 33?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
29.
Yeah.
29. 29. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then the
all right,
cedars are down here as well. Alright. I think this contract was for barley.
Well, it's is it a sowing contract, is it? Or harvest?
Yeah. Sowing contract for 28, I think. Let me look to make sure.
That's up for
Sowing, yeah.
Right. No, because I was going to say if it was like a harvest on, instead of selling our access or bonus, we could have kept it and we could have used it for the chickens. But, okay. So,
Well, it's 19,000 to sow it, so that's a pretty good little piece of money.
Yeah. No, what I'll do is I'll run down and I'll grab some the chicken feed and I'll keep us going till our. I'm also going to buy 2 pig pellets, so we'll have them as under.
Alright. Then we got chickens.
Then we'll have chickens on the farm, guys. Yay!
Hey,
Chicken,
fresh eggs.
chicken.
Howie, can you check your mic? According to Becky, you're very low there. She can't really hear you there. What's Sean's mic there, Becky? Could you tell us if it's okay or not? Can you hear him? Because we can't when he speaks.
Can the rest of you hear me? Then I'm not sure what I'm gonna. Let me see. Devices. Yeah, I saw him running around the field over there on the other side of the. Yeah. Can you hear me now? All right. What am I looking for here? Settings. Party. Okay, turn the mic up a little bit. Okay, I can hear me now. Is that any better or not? Can Becky hear me? So I turned it up, but it's almost it's bouncing up into the red on this scale, and I can hear myself, and of course that might be where I'm at. Echo. Okay, that's better. I get out of the setup screen now. I'm not listening to myself.
Yeah, Becky said Your voice is going up and down. Normal 1 minute, loading next, but he can be heard, so you're okay. And then she went, and she can hear Sean's okie dokies.
All right,
Like
what
I
am I
said, Mickey,
supposed to be doing?
He's a trainer. I mean, he's got stabilizers.
Stabilizers.
Who's going to seed that field?
Either one of you.
Yep, that would be one of us.
You only got one seat, one drill.
It's at the end of 29 there. with
Yeah,
the
I'm
big bus.
right here next to it. I was wondering if this tractor's big enough to pull it. This is.
Yes.
Which one is this?
That's
is
the Great
6.
Plains.
Yeah, this is the 6M.
It's the Great Plains.
Yeah, it's Great Plains.
The thing, yeah, but you can use one of the 450s, the Bud's 450s if you want that. Because it's a trailer hitch, it's not a 3-pound linkage.
Oh,
And you can
I
speed
see what you're
forward.
saying. Yeah. Oh, Sean just nicked my tractor.
So Sean left the one with the stabilizers, and he took the one without it. Sean's moving into the big boy toys.
Well, I don't know. He jumped out of the tractor. He's over there hiding behind the fertilizer spreader. Doggone it, Sean! If you have to go potty, hurry up and do it. Oh, I was looking for horsepower here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for, where's it at? Helps if I get in the right category. Great Plains. Schmolies, where is it?
All right, everybody. We just want to remind y'all we are console players, and we've got some of our community folks on here playing Howie and English Sean. If you would, go check us out. Our farming community on PS4 is Superior FS Farming. Superior FS Farming. Go check us out. Join us. We've got several members in there. There's
142.
that are very active. There's lots of folks that pose questions and pictures and things of that nature. Chris is pretty good about it, keeping up with the news that's coming down the works with Farm Sim and the latest mods. With that being said, make sure to go check out our channels. Myself, Tub Farmer, and my farm partner here is Chris Larkin, 72. Make sure to check out our channels, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I want to thank y'all for joining in and tuning in and watching us. So that's enough. That's enough for my public safety announcement.
The infomercial is over.
Yeah. The infomercial is over.
Okay, the 6M's not big enough. It's only 140 horse, I think.
No, but use the Bud, the 450, the Bud.
We'll have to buy one of those 9 RTs.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward
Definitely
to it.
want to. Yeah, I definitely want to try it out on this just to
I'm
see.
looking for it. I have one on my
280.
Washoe farm. I have
Yeah.
I love it.
Of course, on my single player for Pacific, I've got the 747 and the 450, so I've got it all buds and then the brute and all that. But I'm really thinking about buying a, because after my logging incident, I'm back up over $1 million. So I might buy that 9 RT just to try it out.
Which you wouldn't have had if you didn't do the logging. Which I
That's true.
suggested. Which you also. No, you ain't logging. So
Somebody's
Yeah.
trying to take the credit.
I cried the whole time.
So once again, you're very welcome.
And I don't know if I told you or not, that's
You hate logging.
I hate logging. Oh no. I even got teary-eyed a couple of times doing it. It was horrible. It was an experience I never want to repeat. And then we jump on here, and there we go at it again. Oh no!
I think I
Bad.
tried that 9R on my map. I
We
wasn't
also have
bad.
that forest on field 35 to look at. So.
And thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a great night, and that's a wrap.
Well, see, there are sugar beet and potato harvest.
Oh
we're
man,
going wheat.
torturous. Yes,
What else
sir.
is there?
Wheat.
What's happening? What are we going to see?
Yes,
Sean,
Sean's
we're
back.
playing Farm Sim. It's a farming simulator game.
Sean, it's as far from tic-tac-toe you can get as you get, okay?
Tic-tac-toe. It's kind of like Super Lego, but not.
Yeah. It's like hopscotch, Sean, but a little bit more advanced.
Alright. So once I finish this will be $19,000 extra we'll have, so that'll help us a little bit. I guess we got to make a decision sometime or another when we start trying to figure out which rented equipment we have that we don't want to hang over to the next day and pay the extra fees.
Yeah, so the way we could look at it, right, is we buy each equipment individual. So when we buy one, we get rid of the same equipment as we go along.
Yeah.
So, and like if we can buy, we say one 450, one Big Brute, one John Deere tractor that we have, then we can get rid of one of each, and then just keep going that way as we go along. Anyway, Sean, why are you standing around doing nothing?
What do you want to do? I've been standing there. What am I supposed to be doing? What's
Right,
going on?
Do you know something, Sean? Right, I'm going to write a book in crayon for you. Right?
Crayon.
Right? It's the 101 of farming. Right? It is called contracts.
Tubbsy's still doing one, yeah?
Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm 77% in. Hopefully we can pick up. I didn't look real hard, but I thought
Hey,
only
Rylan, welcome back, buddy.
contract harvesting was like either sugar beets or potatoes, but I'm not interested in that today.
No. So if we can do the same thing we've done yesterday, you know, if we can get a contract there, we said something like a harvest contract, and if we
Yeah.
don't have all the equipment, which we should have, then the trees can get stuck in, or the farmers can get stuck in it, rather than just get around.
Right.
So do what we done yesterday. We go for the high. Like yesterday, we went for the highest paid just to make funds. But like this is a completely different. Let's Play is not anywhere near what we done yesterday.
Right.
So we don't need to have that worry. So we can actually just go all out with as many big contracts as we can. So
I'm with you.
like, but because in this one the name of the game is to buy all this equipment, start our farm, and connect all these bottom fields together.
That's gonna be interesting.
And that also includes the ones on the far side of the bridge.
It should be, yep. It should be finishing up here pretty quickly on 28. 93%.
Alright guys, for anyone who's joining us again, what we've done is we finally started to branch out. We've now got our animals, and I'm just placing our egg pallets. Then I will buy the chickens once we get the feed in. From there we'll go one contract, one day at a time, one thing at a time, and we see where we end up. And we're using a few mods. We're not using a lot of them. I think there's only 25, maybe 30 mods in total of what we're using.
Alright.
So the biggest mod that we use is I'll show you the mods that we use. So it'll be just easier than trying to explain what they are. So we go small tractor, no mods, medium tractors, Just Massey Ferguson 77S, the special.
Checking any contract, yeah?
Large tractors.
Let's see, Sean, if you want to
We have the Big
grab
Bud. We have the
a
Vet 1000.
fertilizing
The 8R.
rig and go to field 32 and fertilize field 32 as a contract.
In trucks, none. Combines, we have the Ideal. None in harvesters. Not in sugar beet, so they're all the same. So they're all the ones you actually get in game. All these ones. So there's no updates. So basically that's it. One or two trailers, but not much. All the rest are all in game. If we do come across a mod that we use, we will actually let you know as we go along. If it's a mod or not.
Come on now.
Like I said, the only thing we've done so far is giving Sean a good going over.
Oh.
Let's see, make sure. We're good there.
I guess that's the price you pay for playing with a bunch of old guys.
Oh, I didn't realize we have two big buds.
Yeah,
Or
2 big 40s and 2 big brutes.
we have two big brutes. I shouldn't have got that I forgot totally about I hadn't played on this one so long. Well, now we got two. We could use two for liming, and then we got the brutes.
I brought over one of our fertilizer BGAs, so they're over here. IBNs, I should say. So I don't know what's in it. There's 2,000, so it's a full one. Right, so I'm just going to leave it in the place where we have our power washer and a garage. So it's just going to be left there for you. So when you're looking for it, right, so don't buy it in the shop. Come straight over here and get this one first.
Okay. And Sean's gonna do that one contract, so I need to probably wash this thing off and fix it.
This Great Plains screen driller seeder here is pretty nice. I don't think I've ever used it on any of my other maps.
Are you using speed farming?
I don't do speed farming. I don't know how, and with the glitching, there's no way I'm going to do that. Not with the lag.
Yeah, so Chris and I started using the Great Plains on PGR, and ever since then we've just, every map we got, if we can use it, a big map, we have the Great Plains on there. It's nice, and it has all the
The map buddy is
The
Pacific Northwest.
Well, I'm using the ridge
So
markers, and I hardly ever see anybody ever use ridge markers.
yeah, I used to do that quite a bit, but I've gotten so used to it I don't anymore.
You just left the bale down here.
Yeah, that was Howie and I were on one night, and it was invisible, and then it showed back up when we got back on there.
It was glitching
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah, I
it
didn't
was. It
see
was
all the bales were invisible to me that night. I
Right.
couldn't see any of them.
But then we go back in the game, and it showed back up, and it's just sitting there. It's just weird how it does that.
'Cause I even took that invisible loaded wagon to sell point.
Yeah, I remember that.
I didn't see nothing happen, but we got money for it.
Yeah, that was so weird.
Okay, that's seeded.
All right. So we probably need to fertilize one more time on top of it, and then it'll be ready to go. It should be 100%.
Will it let you do that?
Mm-hmm.
I always.
Yeah, right after you plant, you can go right back in it and fertilize it, and it'll be done.
'Cause I think I've tried that. It won't let me do it. I have to wait until the first growth stage pops up.
Yeah, on the Great Plains, you don't have to.
Oh, this doesn't have fertilizer on it.
Nope.
That's why. Okay, because the one I'm using on my other maps has got fertilizer.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, guys, right, for the viewers, Howie and Sean, right, let me know what your single player game map is. I know Howie, you're on Felsburn.
Yeah, that's the map I use most of the time. I'm tinkering around with some of the others, but Felsbrunn is my main farm.
My ones for my single players, I've got two. I've got Osina and I've got Washoe, Nevada. I think Tubbs is similar. He's got Pacific Northwest and
Hang on
what's
just a
that one?
minute.
I think it's Pacific Northwest and I think it's Washoe as well. He has. Sean, what's your ones? Sean.
Yeah.
I think you fell asleep.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just over him a little while ago. I'm saying. My single map, I've got Mercury Farms in that Belgian map. But I've just started that new map that came out the other day, yeah?
The Washoe, Nevada.
Yeah, come on.
Love it, man. Love Washoe. It's a great map. If I hadn't have advertised Starways as our 24-hour map, we would have on Washoe last night.
That might have been a better one. I wouldn't have gotten lost. Starweeds, I think I got lost 3 different times. Kept going the wrong direction. Hey, I know I put that grain drill back in there nice and straight. Somebody must have run into it.
Oh, I say it now.
Tub.
A stabilizer, Sean. That's what that could have been.
Couldn't have been me, mate. I'm fertilising.
I'm gonna call you a stabilizer, Sean, from now on.
Tub, hold on there. I'll move it.
Right, so
You're not going to get it in there.
What's everybody doing? Right, chickens are in.
I don't think there's any room to get that in there.
Oh, they're for us raptors.
Unless I could crowd it a little closer to the spreader.
Chuk, 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 chuk. Chuk, 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 chuk. I actually love this drop nose Massey. It's a great looking tractor. It's probably one of my all-time favourite tractors in the map, or in Farm Sim.
I don't know if I have a favorite tractor. I'm using the Massey 8700, and I'm not using any of the John Deeres. I just don't like the way they sound.
Sound like sewing machines, man.
I
I'm
have to
using a
admit,
fence.
I like the new 8R, the modern version with the big flotation tires, and I like the new 9RT.
That one sounded okay, the one with the flotation tires, the 8R or whatever. But I did not care for them big tires. You either have narrow or you have them big flotation ones, and I decided I didn't want it. Because they don't look right. Yeah, I guess I'm picky.
Right, guys, let me see. So we have that. That's growing. And our cotton is growing. Okay, so we have everything that we need to do so far, so I guess it could be contract time again. Let's have a look on Big Let's see what's going on. You still fertilizing, Sean, is it?
No.
Well, we're not doing that one. Staying away from the sugar beet.
Okay, sorry about that.
Stayed away from it last night, too.
All right.
We have a plowing contract for 11 grand on field 26.
Sean's still working on the fertilizer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still active.
All right.
Harvesting.
There's the headers. Okay.
Got
Sure.
corn on field 8 for 5,700.
Yeah, but I'm actually looking at what we done last night. Howie, myself, and you. I'm looking at a nice baling contract on field 17.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
I think, especially the way we worked last night, where we took as much of the edge as we could, we got the extra 2 or 3 bales. We could actually bring those.
None that wants an invite.
Oh, okay. He'll have to send one of us a friend request to get him in the party, or you could do a suggestion, Howie, if you go into the party. Yeah.
Yeah, because I say I didn't know if I could send him an invite or not, because
Yeah, you just go to suggestions, and then once it's suggested, then I can send him through.
oh, he's in. Okay.
So,
No, a scarecrow only works when you're in the field. Get out of here, birds. Hashtag get out of here, birds.
all right. All right. Pacific Northwest.
Right, so boom, boom, boom. So Tubbs, do we leave these here when we're making a field, and we make our yard and just keep our yard over here for the cattle and cows and sheep and stuff?
I think this ought to be our yard for our animals, honestly.
And then leave them over there because they're
Yeah.
okay over there.
Yeah, because you're just going to end up spending double your money, so we might as well just leave those sheds and everything and just put the animals across here.
I'm just going to do a quick look at our animal pens and see how much they're going to cost us if we're going to buy them. I'm going to add as if we're going all large, right? So 300 grand for cows.
Whoa. Oh, I gotta fertilize.
550 for cows and pigs.
Yeah.
650.
Grab him.
30 for that.
We got another
So we
fertilizer.
need another 730,000 if we're going to get large pens.
730,000.
Yeah, if we're going to get the large pens. If we're going to go for the small ones, it's 100, 190, 255 if we go for the small pens.
Okay. All right.
But like we're also dropping a lot of, like we're going from 200 cows to 50 cows if we go small. You know, so we're losing a lot, so.
Yep.
Right, contract unfinished. Well done, Sean. Fair play to you, buddy. Right, so
17 grand.
17.
mailing
nice.
contracts, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. I'm jumping into this John Deere. It's a better tractor for this. Right, so I'm going to grab the the mowers, and I'd head off and I'd cut the grass, and one is then come behind me with the windrower and so on and so on, and we work off. We get this done.
Okay.
Tony, did you
I've
get an
got a-
invite?
Oh, Chris has got to send.
I'd say, does Chris have to send it?
He needs to, like, has he sent me a friend request? I think, does he? Yeah, so if he sends me a friend request, I can send him straight away. So
Sean,
Yeah,
you
I
okay?
Huh?
I'm just checking on you. Make sure you're okay.
I'm on the way back, mate. I'm fine.
just give me 1 second, guys, so I can so I can add numbnuts here. Boom, 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, boom, boom.
All right, we're back.
So, accept. Okay, so then, oh my god, go back out here. So I can send him a friend the request to the map now, so.
I'm gonna fertilize 31 real quick, or 30. Keep saying 31, 40. Gosh.
Okay, bud, you got the request for the map, the farm there now. You'll probably have them all, to be honest with you.
So if you go to the game and then look at the details, anything in red is what you don't have. So what I did last night, I just went to details on the game, and I was surprised with a few mods that had been added.
Yeah, Chris does that. He pulls it on me too, Howie. I wouldn't feel too bad.
Yeah, well, I won't feel left out.
What are we
then.
talking about? I'm not forgetting.
I forget too.
Give me 1 second here.
Farming is live or something like that.
Farming to live?
Farm to table.
Farm to table,
It's
that's it,
farm
yeah.
to table. Capital F for the farm, and then the password then is farming is fun. Capital F on the farming, capital F on the fun, and it's all one word. Yeah, so it's farm and then the number 2, not the TOs, the number 2.
Alright, so 30 is wrapped up and ready to go. It's 100%.
70, which is all the way up top. Okay. So guys, right, we're doing a building contract, and what I'm doing is I'm cutting the grass and I'm also windrowing at the same time. If you're ready, you can follow me with the windrower, the baler, and then what is yeah, that's
Where you going, man?
because I have to go over the bridge. So Sean's following me with the windrower, so then someone else can follow me with the baler, and then someone else can follow me with the autoloader. You know, you can get this done really quick.
Alright, I'll go grab that. I'm putting up the brute right now and I'll head up there and grab something. Is there an extra tractor up there? Or do I need to grab a tractor with the baler?
You'll need I just grabbed the baler with this
Oh, okay.
Valtra, so you'll need to get a tractor to get the loading
Okay.
wagon.
We have loads of tractors down on the farm anyway, so there's-
There's some big long trailer things, man.
Yeah, there's an A and a B. Yeah, they're big long. I think the mods he has both of them down. We're going. Where are we going? 17?
17.
Yep.
Oh man, that's clear up over on the plateau. Gee. Could you
Uh-oh.
gotten something a little
That's-
closer to home?
Howie, stop complaining. That's Sean's job.
Oh, sorry. Stepped out of line.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. I might
Always.
get it done.
I'm so glad someone else sees that as well.
Somebody's got to stir the pot.
Does Army cargo plane.
Don't start that again. We'll be getting kicked.
I hope this Massey Ferguson has enough power to pull the baler. It has 130 horsepower.
Yeah, I got the
It should
baler
because
here.
it should because if that's the same baler we used last night,
Yeah.
the little feet 1300 pulled it with no problems
Oh,
whatsoever.
Okay. Perfect. I'm heading that way. Oh,
Yeah, this mountain road, this glitch is probably going to drive me right off the edge over the cliff.
oh, just the bale loader. Yeah, I can work this.
Chris, have
Perfect.
you started, huh?
I suppose this isn't the UK or Ireland map. I'm on the wrong side of the road.
It's a U.S. map.
Yeah, I keep driving on the left side for some reason.
Oh,
Just
I
kind
drive
of
all over the road.
naturally gravitate to it. Well, I try to. It's odd. I don't know what goes on, but like I try to drive on the proper side, but I always end up on the left.
Mhm.
And on the left, I'm nice and steady, but on the right lane, I'm like, I'm all over the place. I can't stay.
I
in
drive
the lane.
everywhere. I take both lanes.
Well, I was telling somebody, generally I take my half out of the middle.
The only time I drive on the right side of the road, whichever side it is, left or right, is when Fats has the traffic on, and I'm like, oh my god. That's usually when I crash the most.
That's
Well,
why I
that's
took the traffic
Yeah.
off, guys.
I have problems with it too. I typically turn my traffic off on my maps because there's just too many traffic jams.
hmm
You get out across the
Yeah.
road and somebody pulls right up behind you and you can't move.
Yeah, and you can only.
Oh, Tony, come on, man. It's like riding a bicycle, you know?
You don't want the controls right down in crayon as well, do you? Like Sean does.
I thought we put pictures on there for Sean.
Pictures without words.
Well, from the
right.
scientific point of view, the human mind is more attuned to graphic and pictures than it is words.
It's okay, Sean. We will pick the stabilizers off.
I'm gonna say, if you start finding your equipment down in the river, you know somebody's will teed off.
hmm hmm I actually had a kid jump on one of my multiplayers one time, and that was the first thing he did. Drove everything into the water.
Yeah.
Like before I realized what was going on.
Little
I'm like,
troll.
man, are you serious? Yeah, I'm like, seriously?
I came across a stream a few months ago when I was still playing 17, and there were two teenagers, and they were looking to join different games for the sole purpose of taking that player's equipment and running it into the river. And they thought that was the funniest thing.
hmm
Trying to find the start of this. Where does this begin?
It's very just at the bottom. So if you keep going down, you'll find it.
I'm going around the field here looking for the tail end of it where it starts. So I must have stopped
Yeah,
down here instead of going up and around.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just around where you are there now, buddy.
we'll get her.
All right. So are these hay bales or what is the contract for?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Farming is fun, so farming is fun, all one word. Capital F for farming, capital F for fun.
Farming is fun. One word. Now, wait a minute here. What are we doing? We're doing hay.
Yeah,
Who's got the tedder?
I have.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Thank you.
yeah, you got it. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm not a multitasker like some people. I stopped it because I was
You got
lagging.
afraid.
I was lagging so bad for a while there. I didn't know if streaming was part of what was going on, so I quit. And as it turned out, I could have continued because it didn't change anything.
Yeah. Trust me,
Somebody else did too.
you didn't miss that. I just couldn't keep going any longer, and that we would have finished about 2 hours ago, and then started this one straight away.
Yeah, it didn't take long. Let's see. You fixing to head out?
Oh, no, I'm just leaving it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, on this one.
Tub Farmer does.
On this map, I do. It's the only map I use them on.
Oh, glitch.
Alright, the first build has been made.
Oh, happy days. Happy days. Oh, happy days.
I'm afraid this little tractor is gonna have a hard time going up the hill and down the hill. And around the through the door. It's a little messy.
Which of the little drop balls? I love them drop balls, massive. I think of all the Massey Ferguson, that's probably my favourite. That drop balls.
Oh, that's weird. I just swiped that before. I just pulled right up behind Howie and it snatched it right off of there.
Right off the chute, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, 1 second, guys. Howie, you're done, like you're drawn the bales, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm
They're
bailing.
going to the barn. Okay, they're going to the barn.
No,
Right,
I'm
so-
drawing the. Ooh, I got that
Bring the
one too.
bales. You have? Okay.
That would, yeah, that's me. Yeah,
So you know
that's
they're all
all.
by 27. Yes, so you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not, Tubbs. I'm glitching lag. It's
No,
got me-
it doesn't look like it.
Okay, it does to me. That's what I was wondering. It's doing it to me. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Mm-mm.
If I back into you, that's what just happened. And I had to back up to pick up the window again.
Yeah, no worries.
Kind of
Okay,
walk.
guys, this is what we call teamwork at its best. So once again,
Mhm.
just see can I take this photo? You know the names in. Unfortunately, but because I didn't get you in time, so because Sean is too slow behind me.
Oh yeah, I saw you that time. Now you're cutting across.
Yeah, I already told it to stop. It's still going. And it's still going.
Yeah.
Stop! Stop! Come on!
Be right back.
No, don't be leaving in the middle of a job. What are you doing?
Said that last night, didn't he?
Well, last night he said it
Actually, it just kicked me.
And he never did come back.
you, he went to
Numbnut,
bed
if you want to
instead.
jump on the little Maxi here and follow Howie, I'll be right back.
He jumped into the bed instead. He did.
Another one of the ones that slumped onto his pillow. Oh, come on. I'm gonna loop around and come back. Yeah, my pickup got picked up somehow. Tony, there's two of you. One in the tractor and the other one's in the field dancing.
Scarecrow.
Just hold it, I gotta take a picture of that. Okay. Pickup down. Okay. Yeah, we're getting into, it's about 6:30 here. My lag is starting to go through the roof again. Come on, tractor. $60. I'm well over 100. If I had 60, that'd be nice. If you've got, Tony, if you've got 60, do you want to bail and then I'll follow? Because I'm having a hard time staying on track.
Not much what I'm doing.
Another floating bale. I had one of these last night. Just floats and it won't pick up. Oh, there we go. Or did it? Where'd it go? Lots and lots of lag, people. I mean, yeah, this
Come on,
was a
Sean,
little,
keep going.
yeah, so you have a little problem.
Well, as soon as I've done this, guys, right, what you can do is, while you can swap over tractors, I just take all that stuff, one of these whatever from these there, this stuff down. Keep going, Sean, then I'll follow you straight down, and I will, because I'm going to have to go straight up in a straight line here, so you're going to have to kind of go back over this, okay? So, get all the rest of this stuff in as well.
No, you're pretty steady. Yeah, mine was real bad. Tubbs was following me, and I asked him the same question. If he could see me glitch or whatever, and he finally did. Or was that you? Somebody saw me. Yeah, that'll... Molly, why don't you go get me something to drink? Yeah, beer would be nice, but I don't have any. Nice cold Yingling lager. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. Hold on.
What is that Sean Bales at me for? What did I ever do to deserve that?
Yeah, he went around a corner too fast and flung it.
He's just letting us know he's here, guys. That's all it is. He's just letting us know he's here. You know me too well.
Yeah, I've had bales thrown at me in real life. They weren't the real heavy ones, they were 60-pound ones that you could pick up and chuck up in the hay mow, but still, these 60 pounds can fly at you. Good luck catching it. Yeah, knock you right down. Touch is right. This little Maxie's gonna have a hard time pulling this up the hill. Look at her. Okay, this is going to which barn? I'll look at the map.
The one over by field 27.
I got a full load here. '27 is over, yep, right there where that little green circle's flashing. Quickest way down is that away. I wonder if I could just go straight down over the cliff and through the river, if that would work. Oh, we won't.
Right, Howie, do you want to swap over tractors here, buddy? And I'll start bringing this.
This one's doing okay. It does get a little slow running uphill. We could.
Well, actually, we don't need to bring this stuff down because it's going to go back when the contract's finished, so we can just leave it over here. So, except for the John Deere and the track for the voucher, so you can use this one if you want to. And I'll take over this one.
Okay, now if I can find my way down the hill here. After all that glitching and everything I had going on last night, gave me a hard time controlling everything. I got on my map this morning, and it just seemed so nice. Everything was so smooth.
I have the beacons on. You can follow me. You stop all the invisible traffic.
Sorry, beacons aren't a common thing here in this country. Tony's told me about that more than once. Turn your beacons on! Okay, okay. This is an American map. Why do I have to have them?
For guys like English, Sean.
Oh, good point.
He's
Hey,
so
most of
fascinated
the-
when he sees the beat. He's so fascinated when he sees the flashing lights, he'll actually stop going. Oh, flashing lights.
This style beacon, I don't recall ever seeing any tractors in this country with those on there, but they are equipped with what we call four-way flasher. And those, we use those. I can stay on the road. Good thing got them big guardrails on there. You just glitched real bad.
Try not to go over them.
Yeah, it's not quite as sharp of a corner there, so it should be a little better.
That's what I was thinking.
Glitch and go sailing
God,
out over the edge.
It's the voice of God. He's back.
I say all I wanted was a cheeseburger.
Oy.
Well, I can make decent money out of it. I wished it was, we did better that one time when we did the Bailey contract where you had to do the silage, and we made a ton of money out of that.
Myself and Howie did one last night on our 24-hour stream. We did this one on Starways, a silage bale contract. And we actually got something like 10 grand of a bonus.
Yeah, I don't remember
and
what it
then
was, but it was decent.
Nice
Oh,
now,
that's
so.
cool. Fats, did I tell you?
You didn't tell me anything yet.
Oh, I hate logging.
Yeah, but Fats, in all right, in all fairness, you also said that with less gusto, as you say. I love potato harvesting. So, what you lying about? Logging or potatoes?
Shoot, that's a decision breaker right there. You know,
I just hit a parked
prob-
car. Oh man.
probably would go
I
with.
was hitting park cars.
I hit a parked car, man.
I'm gonna say neither.
Unfortunately, you have the big one.
That's unfortunate.
Whoa, almost drove over the edge of the bridge. Oh my gosh, scared me half to death.
Hey, Sean.
What? Smart ass.
Hey, Sean. Sean.
Yeah? Yeah?
Oh, okay. I was just checking. I could see him in there, but he wouldn't say anything.
Yapping.
It's like, golly.
Sean is playing with his crayons. Leave him alone.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there looking at me. I'm jumping on the nose of the tractor. He's like, yeah.
He's in there going, is that my name?
He's like, what is this about?
Hey, Sean. Sean.
Yeah?
What does this sound like?
Whatever you want it to sound like, mate.
Oy.
Okay, so I know
What do we do
doing
next?
that.
Brutal.
Well, I'm gonna run down here and see what's next. Oh my gosh, I just dove into the water.
Yeah, it's a hot day. Cool it down.
Yeah, but when you jump off that cliff, it's like a diving board. That's pretty good.
I don't know if I can unload these inside the barn or not. Oh,
Let me see. Cotton still growing. It's almost ready to harvest. Almost. I mean, it's right at the edge of being ready to harvest. So we can get that cotton out of the way. Are we still looking pretty decent? Oh yeah. We're looking good. 4,300, 89 per liter, so that's not bad at all. Per 1,000 liters. So we should have a decent cotton harvest out of that. We'll get 6 1/4 bales, so.
Yeah.
Well, no, because we didn't plow it. We lose, what, 10% for not plowing it? I won't mention any names yep, that's what Pat's forgot to do.
Whoever he was. That's why he's not with us no more.
Mm-hmm.
Alright guys, for everyone who's joining us, thanks very much for staying with us. We haven't been really up to date with the talking as such when we started, because we were doing logging and stuff like that, and it's a job that we all hated. But lately, lads, is another member of our community, Superior FS Farming, is I Am Numbnuts. He just joined us there for this one there not shortly ago. He's another member on our community, along with Howie and English Sean. We're all working hard on Field 17 doing a baling contract, which should be done shortly, which means we all should get we won't get as much of a bonus because it's not silage, but we should get a bit of a bonus at least.
I can see what those pay. Missed it.
So after that, then tell us what do you think we should be doing next? What kind of job?
Yeah, because cotton is just on the verge of being done, so we could probably pick up a couple of contracts here, which would be
if we can
not
get
bad.
another harvesting one, or probably another baling one with silage or something,
Mm-hmm.
so that we're all doing something rather than someone's not doing nothing. Or that kind of thing.
They're. Oh wow, it's getting pretty limited.
If not, we just get the highest paid.
Oh, because we don't own it. Yeah, we don't own it.
No, so normally what we do is try and sneak an extra little bit to the side because or two, but that's a bonus. But sometimes it doesn't let you pick it up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We still always try and rob a bit.
Yeah, the only decent contracts is looks like sugar beet, potatoes.
Don't stay away.
I mean, I get
like, okay, even though potatoes are 14,000, I just don't fancy potatoes.
No.
Corn probably wouldn't be too bad.
14,000 to spend a long time harvesting. Whoa! Sorry, Sean. The lag got me.
Yeah, actually, we may be just better off, Pat's just speeding the time up just a little bit, let our cotton get done, and everybody just start
We
harvesting.
had one on field 3 there, buddy. Harvesting for oats. 9 grand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, looks good.
So if I fast forward time and then keep that one up there as well, we can all jump on either our harvest of our cotton, and we can do our we can do the cotton harvest as well. That field 3
Yeah,
harvest.
with the price for this, we can get 3 harvesters on this field, cotton harvesters.
Yeah.
Because that'll pay back quick.
Plus like when there's 3 doing you say the cotton, or even 4 years, not 2 years carrying. One person keep doing the contracts, which I'm happy to do. So
Yeah. Well, we've got, what is it, 5 of us?
yeah.
So yeah, we could get 3 cotton harvesters and be able to take out 33 within 30-40 minutes, and then
Exactly.
that'll leave 2 for doing contracts. So yeah, we could do that.
Well, I'll leave trees there doing the harvesting, and one is carting and whatever, like, you know, so
Yeah. Oh, the cotton bales. Yeah, over to the bale. Yeah. That'll work.
And no, it's part of the contract, buddy. So when we've done the contract, it'll all disappear. So
Alright, and so I'm gonna go grab the harvesters and get them over to the field. Okay, there is one. It's a cotton harvester. They're at the shop.
yeah, they're going to field 33, bud.
There we go. Yep, 33. As soon as he finishes that contract, he's going to speed up time, and we'll be ready to harvest. Whoa! What you yawning for? You act like you stayed up all night.
Yeah, just I don't know why I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. Why is he tired?
Hey guys, finally we're watching, and then the guys that are with us, English Sean, Numbnuts, and Howie, myself and Tubbs decided that probably next weekend probably start our community FSL that we have set up for you. So it's going to be 2 people per team, so fight among yourselves, so it's going to be your teammates and stuff like that. I will start posting a few more things out tomorrow and during the week of what's going to happen, how we're going to play it with different rules and stuff. Should be a bit of a laugh, something like we had just there. So the way it's going to work is it's going to work in heats, so it's going to be 2 per team, so 2 teams are going to be fighting it out each night. Myself and Tubbs are going to be on it as game masters, make sure everything's done right. So 2 teams will battle it out. Winner then will go on to the next round. The losers, unfortunately, will be spectating. We'll keep going till all teams have gone through, and then we'll keep going again on for the quarterfinals, semi-finals, until we're left with 2 for the finals, and we'll have a bit of laugh, you know, that way. So we'll try and keep it going for at least 6-7 weeks, or whatever it is.
Okay, that'll work.
So pass the word around to your community members, and try and pick your teams, and we'll try and get the community involved a little bit more. Now I'm saying that if the community don't want to get involved, guys, this is for those who are watching, our subscribers and stuff. We will open it up to the public. It'll probably be the last ditch effort or resort as such. So keep an eye out. We will be letting you know as the time draws near when we're doing our broadcast, if we're going to open to the public or not.
Alright. Chris, you want to speed time a little bit, and we'll just get the harvest from this?
The thing is, if I speed time when this
you'll lose your contract.
Going, I will lose that contract on field 3. So I need to wait for Howie to. Someone just drove over me. That was English on. Payback.
Oh wow! he was driving down the side of the farm there, and his harvester just disappeared. It's weird.
Got like another.
Oh, I guess I gotta
come back up here just for 5 bales. Oh, gee.
All right. So trailer, I gotta get a bale trailer. Cotton bale trailer.
Are you going to use one of the 450s on it?
Well, we've got trucks. We could use the Dual X and just hook it to one of our trucks. Yeah.
just as long as you leave one truck for me from when I do my car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you got a front loader, it'll pick up one of those bales. Yeah, but I used a front loader and
Yeah, Chris and I tried it one time, and we were using a front end loader on the tractor, and the tractor was too small, and sticking it on that tiny trailer. Oh my God, that was interesting. But we got it done.
yeah, that's one of
We got
the
it done.
physics of the game is weight distribution and whatnot. You have to pay attention to it.
It made for some good photos.
It did. It was wild.
Oh yeah, I'll bet.
It was wild. Well, the first couple of times we did it, it worked perfect. And then that second go around we did it, and the tractor was upside down. It was crazy.
Did you put a
flipped
weight on the
over.
back of the tractor?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was just insane. It was just like it weighed 10 times the amount of a regular bale. It was fun. We got some good photos, and then I got behind him with another tractor and trying to hold him down so he wouldn't fall over. It was pretty comical. Oh. Yep, how he's coming up with the 5 bales. Yep. He's coming down.
Awfully darn big map. Long distances between places.
There's Phil Builder.
It's one of the things I find intriguing about these maps. They're all the same size, 2x2 or whatever it is. But some of them just seem like they're huge. And you drive forever just to go from point A to point B, and then there's other maps that everything seems like it's close together.
Mm-hmm. I watched a YouTuber playing on one of those, I think it was a 4X map. Holy smokes, that thing was huge.
Yeah, I don't think
Did you
I've
see
ever
the
seen
32X that's coming out?
It's on PC.
Yeah, that's
and
There's 32X map coming out.
yeah, but he was just driving from the shop to his field was like a 10 to 20 minute drive. That map was so huge. I'm like, oh my gosh. It was insane.
Yeah, there's a 32X map coming out, and apparently driving from one edge to the next will actually take 45 minutes.
Gee whiz.
How big? 20X?
32?
32X.
Oh, 32. Oh wow. That's insane.
It's supposed to be what?
It takes like
equivalent
45
to,
minutes.
That's equivalent to
Supposed to take
32
45
kilometers?
minutes.
That's insane.
Yeah, that'd be mental.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, I'd get
Like
bored.
one map is probably the size of Pacific Northwest itself.
Mhm.
One field.
Yeah, that was another thing. The fields were just astronomically large. Just, you could spend a week in a field.
Welker Farm is like that on console. I thought fields were just absolutely huge. Too big. Way too big.
Yeah. Yep, they're big.
Yeah. I'm the small to medium size field guy.
Yeah, this is about as single player wise big as I get, and it's quite a bit for just one person.
Okay, I hope this trigger works outside the building. The last one I unloaded inside the building. I was afraid I wasn't going to get back out. Got hung up on the rafters.
And it's gone very quiet.
Yes.
Oops.
Well, and it's time for an infomercial. We want to make sure to welcome everybody to our channels. Myself, Tuck Farmer, and Chris Larkin, 72. Make sure while you're on here and checking us out, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, we're console players where we play PlayStation 4. We have a community. It's called Superior FS Farming. Make sure to go check that out and join us. We've got several of our community members on here tonight, and definitely would like to have more members, so make sure to check us out, and make sure while you're viewing our channels, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Hey, we got that one done.
I'm sorry guys, but I'm changing my contract to field 35. It's
I had 5 or 6 bale up there to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a difference. You can still pick them up.
Yeah, because you still own them. Yep.
Yeah, I have to pick up with something else.
So you can just rent an auto stacker and bring them down with you, and like there's still hours there. So, right, 35 is a contract for 37,000 on field 35, and I'm taking it. Oh yeah.
All right.
And I'm also going to fast forward time frames.
Yep. Yeah, we're talking. There we go. It's the loader's right by it's here on 33 on the turn row. Should be close. Come on, come on. Turn, turn, turn. We're on 33. Yeah, 33. Yeah, he's just speeding up time, so it'll go ahead and mature.
I'm just hoping that we're going to not have to sleep because we can't afford a house.
It shouldn't. It's in the dark green. It should be just ready to go.
Keep your eyeball on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Field,
yes, sirree.
Field 33.
Come on, turn, turn, turn.
Where am I at? Oh, I
turn, 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 turn. Come on, turn. We're waiting. We're waiting. 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 And we're waiting.
I'm about to bring over a harvester over to field 35, which is our next harvest contract.
Did you say that auto load trailer was at?
You talking about the module truck, or which one?
For bale, for our own builds.
Yeah, I need something to pick those up with. I thought you said you had an auto load trailer.
Oh! I'll get you one. I'm sorry. It'll be at the shop.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Howie.
Why does my radio keep coming on here? I don't want my radio coming on. Come on.
Alright, auto bale. And those are round bales, right? There we go.
Square bale.
Square bales. Okay, square bale. Square bales. I'm gonna leave this pretty color on here.
Hey, don't be leaving scuff marks on my hood.
Alright, Howie. There you go. Now we're in business. Let's get to harvesting this cotton. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I see that down there. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's weird looking. I see it up there. Is Sean still here? Or is he down there?
He's up here. He's coming down there. He looks like Deadpool all by himself. His little red harvester. I don't wanna be all by myself anymore. When I was young, I never needed anyone.
I'm gonna go that way because you can't get up.
Those days were fun. That's why do the radios keep coming on in these fucking goddamn yachts?
Mine doesn't. I got mine turned off though. Because I hate that radio in the tractors.
Yeah. I don't listen to it either. They don't have any good music
No.
either.
No, it's horrible. I turned it on one time. I listened for about 10 minutes. I was like, nope. That is
And, don't know who was in charge of getting licenses for music or whatever, but they sure did pick some losers.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. Terrible. There we go. Man, we're getting that cutting out. There we go. Good lord. He's back here cackling.
No worries, bud. No worries.
Yeah, that's what I did a while ago when I dropped off when y'all were doing that bailing contract. Had to get something to eat. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that too, but put the feed bag on. Uh-oh. Flags about right here. Don't drive me over the cliff. No. Oh, phew.
Good lord. Alright.
No worries, bud.
There we go.
How's that tub? The bail already? Lovely.
No, it's a little short. Typically when I get down to the end it's about 22 to 24% and it's only 18. So it's gonna miss a little bit because it's not plowed, but it's not gonna be too bad, I don't think.
4th of July celebrations have started and the cat's gonna go hide. One of the neighbors
Yeah.
likes to acquire some pretty hefty 4th of July fireworks, which are not necessarily legal in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they're not legal in our town. You have to pop.
Well, I think they changed the laws here recently. You're allowed to buy larger sized fireworks now.
Oh yeah.
I forget how they rate them, by weight or something, powder wise.
I thought it's by the type of powder
Type
it's,
and how many grams.
yeah.
And I think they increased that here because I see in some of the pop-up kiosks that are selling them that they're selling bigger stuff
Yeah.
that you used to be able to get before.
The Semtex fireworks, I love it.
But,
They
what the neighbor
they
just,
used to
Bomb in the morning.
yeah, what the neighbor just
Yeah.
detonated here, and I don't know if you heard it or not, but yeah, I think it was bigger than what's legal. It was a pretty good build.
yeah.
One of the neighbors
Well,
will go to Ohio and get that stuff and bring it back.
Well, you know, they started regulating it because people were getting injured
Well, yeah.
because some of them were too powerful.
In Pennsylvania, they regulated it right down to nothing more than a sparkler, and all those little tiny firecrackers that barely made any kind of a pop.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was-
to be honest with you,
That's the
they're
reason
kind of
why,
illegal
was
over
because
here.
people were getting hurt.
Yeah.
like what they're illegal, or you can still get cheap ones and stuff like that on the black market and stuff like that. And then really cheap on most shops to sell them, but like any powerful fireworks, you can't get them over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's here. It's regulated by state, and each state determines just how potent they can be. If I want to put it that way, I guess. I'm a little leery of it because when I was in the service, I was trained as a combat engineer, and we worked with explosives, everything from composition B to C4, and that stuff is nasty.
Yeah, it is.
We the day we had training for C4, we wrapped a girdle.
Right, speaking of composition B, is that fertilizer? No, is that the fertilizer based?
That I don't know. They didn't give us any information as to what the composition, chemical makeup is of it. Just that this is it, this is the container it's in, and this is how you employ or deploy it for either constructive or destructive purposes. But I know the day we were introduced to C4, the instructor made a ball of C4 about the size of a baseball, stuck a blasting cap in it, set it down on the ground, and we went back. I say we must have backed off 100 yards, and he detonated that sucker, and the white, bright ball of light was huge. I was just amazed at the size of the energy, and that's what you could see. What you can't see, it extended even beyond that. And of course, we felt the shockwave.
Golly.
So I'm a little leery of that stuff. Granted, a lot of people like to go to the fireworks and things like that, but I know what I know what it can do.
Yeah.
It might not be military grade stuff, but you get the bigger stuff, and it'll take a limb off you without any trouble at all. That reminds me, we were near the end of our training session with the explosives, and we were using TNT, and we were learning how to remove stumps from the ground using TNT. And you can do it with dynamite as well. But we had, and there's a formula and stuff that you use to calculate just how much you need, because you use two separate charges, one to lift it and one to push it. And the charge that goes underneath will lift it out of the ground, and you have a real small charge that you place on the side of the stump, and it throws it up sideways out of the hole, so that it's laying up on the ground. Well, we had a lot of TNT left over, and the instructor did not want to do the paperwork to put it back in the bunker. So we put all that extra TNT around that stump in places you're supposed to put it. And when it went off, we only found a part of the stump, but it was hanging in a tree. And if you do it right, it's supposed to lay it right beside the hole.
Wow.
I'm thinking that's not much of an educational experience of how to put a stump beside the hole when you hang it up in a tree.
Okay, guys, just for people listening, what's happening is, do not think that Howie is some kind of deranged madman and stuff like that. Okay, Howie is a trained former U.S. Marine.
That's all you need to say, and a lot of people will say, "Yep, deranged."
Right. So.
wasn't that Tubbs? Wasn't that Lady Bird Johnson who called us crazy?
Yeah, Lady Bird Johnson did. Yep.
Said we were a bunch of
psychos. US former Marine. But yeah, so don't start thinking he's just one of these madmen and everything else. He's
just my war stories.
He's a trained US former Marine. Okay, so don't start going, man, there's a guy online and he's making 10 millimeter bombs. No. So, just in case you start getting worried, I think he is a U.S. former Marine. So.
Bomb, that's one of those key words that the NSA listens for.
And another thing is, if he was a deranged madman, we're kind of safe. Because the guy Tough Farmer, he's the chief of police. So I think we're okay, guys. We're all right. We're safe enough.
Yeah, he's got to catch me first.
Right. Well, I was fixing to say, if NSA's listening in, would y'all please go hit subscribe and the like button on our channel, please?
There you go. Yeah, we'd all appreciate it.
And please hit that notification bell.
Yeah, hit the notification bell too. You gotta have that, so you know we'll be back. There you go.
Tell all your friends about us.
Oh no, please don't. You know who all their friends are there, Chris? they're some people you don't want to talk to.
Right.
Right, not them kind of friends.
Or just tell them to like and subscribe.
Yep, just like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I gotta do to unload this thing? I gotta put my window back up. Unload.
Make sure. Yeah. Yep. There we go. We're back at it.
Hey, Sean, you still with us?
3184 for those 6 bale.
Hey, that's not bad.
That's not bad. That's
I'm
not bad.
still here, mate.
You know you can join in with the old convo. You know that, yeah? Just thought let you know.
What is that?
I'm just listening. How he's teaching me how to make a bomb.
Oh no, I'm not. No. I know how, but no. I'm not. Anybody's listening? I am not giving any instructions in that area.
No,
In no way, shape, or form.
we don't endorse it, okay?
Do not endorse that type of extracurricular activity.
We're peace-loving farmers.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even kill chickens.
We don't have no tannerite on this farm.
Get back across the river here, come on.
That's the only problem with going up on top of the hill there is that is a heck of a drive.
Yeah.
Go up and then back down.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is some of these maps, even though they're all the same size, they just seem huge, and it's the way they're laid out. How much driving you have to do, and leave and back and forth across the river. Oh, come on.
You know, that's a test we should do just for the laugh. Is get the Fiat 1300. I know we can't because we don't have it download. We do because it's part of the game map. And go from the bottom of the map over here by field 35 right to the very edge, and go all the way up to the top of the field, up to where the aggro sails, and see how long it takes us.
That doesn't sound like fun.
This loading
say you
wagon
can do
is
it.
leased.
Sean can do it.
I'd rather log.
Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, please do, because there is a big forest beside the place 35 here.
You were cutting out. I couldn't hear you.
I said you won the lotto. Sorry. Yes. Tough Farmer, well done. Come on down. You won the lotto. Your prize. Cut all those
Okay,
logs
what do we
down
got
behind
going?
us.
I'd like to win the lotto. I could retire.
You're not the only one. I think everybody would like to win the lotto.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to win the lotto. I'm already retired. Which that would be extra money for traveling, wouldn't it?
Yes. Fishing for me.
PC for me.
I got a PC. You want to buy it?
Come on, guys. Come on. Do you really think you're going to give up playing Farm Sim for the life of leisure? You're mad.
What? This isn't
somebody-
pleasure.
It's great pleasure.
I
But
didn't
if
say
I got-
pleasure.
if I
I said
got-
the life
if-
of leisure.
Life of leisure.
Leisure. Yeah.
Yeah, we say leisure.
If I got-
They say leisure.
leisure yet. But if I
That's
got
right.
4 or 5 million in my pocket, I'm gonna be tied up for a little bit spending it.
Basically,
Yeah.
what you're trying to say is you'll be hooked to the wallop, but Jennifer will spend it.
No, yeah,
Okay,
that's
we,
probably
not it.
true.
we understand your pain.
If you watch your budget,
Yeah.
it'll take you a long time. You won't be able to spend that the rest of your life. 3 or 4 million
Nope.
if you watch your budget. You'll have money left over.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Who's going to be watching their budget with 5 million? Let's be honest. No, I wouldn't.
Then you're going to be broke really fast.
Yeah, extreme.
You may have
I'll
a-
be broke happy.
You probably got the same. Yeah, you probably got the same situation there with people who win the lotteries and stuff. They don't have a money manager. They don't know how to manage their money, and they'll win $1 million or $2, and 6 months later they're broke, literally
Mhm.
broke.
Put $1 million in the bank and live off interest.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you're, well, banks. I don't know what the banks are paying in interest there. They're not paying anything here.
I was about to say, I doubt if you lay off the livers, they'll
But if you can invest it,
interest them.
get it invested and get a 4% return, you can live off the interest on $1 million.
Mhm.
Do you know something? I'm going to say something that's going to sound bad, right? We're not going down political words and everything else, but the only safe way to invest is invest in Donald Trump.
Bite your tongue.
Bite my tongue.
What did you say?
I
Invest
said
in
the
Donald
only
Trump.
safe- I said the only safe bet is Donald Trump.
Oh,
Your
okay.
money's guaranteed.
Now, what do you got
Be right
against
back.
our president?
I
Other
am
than the-
not against your president. I said the only way your money is guaranteed is to invest in it because your money is guaranteed to get somewhere.
Just because the guy doesn't know how to hold his tongue.
That man could sell snow to the Eskimos.
I don't know. That's... He's doing things he said he was going to do, and I got to give him credit for that.
That's
That's
what he
what I
could sell
like
snow
him.
to.
That's what
He
we
could
need.
sell
That's what
snow
we need
to
in
the
England.
Eskimos.
Need someone to actually follow up with what they said.
Yeah,
Instead of just
whether you
flapping it, man.
whether you agree with him or not, he's actually doing what he said he would do.
The problem is though, Sean, without being like that's not they're going political, but I can't really read it. But that thing what you said about someone who follows through is had, and unfortunately she was derailed big time, and that was Theresa May.
She couldn't handle it at all. She just crumbled, man.
Yeah, because everybody kept turning against her, and then like they made Brexit out to be her fault.
It wasn't. It was David Cameron. Yeah, he started it. Well, he didn't really start it, yeah, but
Right. If you think about it, right,
Started and then
like
jumped
Theresa
ship.
May had a few decent plans for Brexit exit, and she had. It's just that the rest of the cabinet didn't want it. So that's except they needed a fall guy, and she was it.
They
Oh,
pretty
she
well
just-
beat
she
her up,
crumbled
didn't they?
her.
And they raked her over the coals from what we were seeing here.
Yeah. Then again, none of this can be as bad as Ireland. We have a little lump, a little Frodo Baggins as a president. So
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
well, I've not seen him. We have. He's Frodo Baggins, right? Right. So picture the last Lord of the Rings, right?
What
Right.
is this? What
Right.
happened in the world?
No, I'm serious, right? So picture the last Lord of the Rings, okay? And picture when Frodo Baggins and all is actually heading onto the boat, right? Right? And remember little Bilbo? Little saucer.
My precious.
Yes, little Bilbo Baggins is our president. Oh, I swear to God. Then again, like he has like his name is Mickey D, so what's... what can we say?
Hello, Bo Baggins.
Well,
President
moving
Baggins.
on from politics, we got this other harvester running.
Exactly.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Come
I
to
see
talk
you
with
reaching
you
out the
again.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Simon and
There's no,
Garfunkel.
Simon and Garfunkel. We're not allowed to have Simon and Garfunkel. So.
Sounds of Silence.
The sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more.
I used to know the words
Sorry,
to
Tom.
that. I don't know anymore. Whoa, 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 back up.
Cool.
With dogs listening. Speaking without listening. Voices in the night.
Second though, that caterwauling going on, I could just.
Ready then.
All my troubles seem so far away.
And that's a wrap.
I believe in yesterday. Suddenly. Come on, Sean, we're waiting for it. We're waiting for it.
What are you waiting for?
Could you be loved?
Oh no, that's why I keep going quiet because I've got my music on there, but you're not allowed to have it on. So
No, no, so you can't have it on, but that's also you can't sing it. Which is
Right.
it's a bit weird. You can sing the songs, but you can't play them in the background. Because the music
So
is not...
what is Bob Marley gonna come do for copyright?
Probably. That would be scary.
I think
Oh,
what they do is, I think I had this happen to me once, actually with FS17, the intro music. If it's copyrighted or whatever by an artist, they don't ban you or cut you off, but they will stick ads into your stream.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did to
They'll
me.
monetize it.
Yeah, to monetize it. And so I just eliminated that part of the stream, just edited it out. But I haven't heard of anybody being arrested and hauled off to court and sued for royalties or anything like that.
I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot his deputy.
Are you trying to give us an indication of your age, maybe?
I fought the law and the law won.
He was singing Slim Whitman one night.
Oh boy. That was way back before I really became interested in country western.
Mm-hmm.
That would be country western, not country.
Mm-hmm.
There's my
Nothing wrong
first
with it,
day.
guys. Nothing wrong with it. Born
Yeah.
Irish, but
The only problem is though, Fats can't yodel though.
Oh, no, sorry. I'll be honest with you, Fats. I can't yodel either.
Let's hear it.
One of my cousins can, but I can't.
Vicky has the monkey emoji with her hands over his ears.
Mm-mm.
See, you see, so this is what I can't understand, right? For a girl who actually hates farm sim,
She's hanging right
She's
in
on
there
there.
watching, huh?
she's been on for the last week and a half watching our streams, and she's still there.
Mhm.
She was up till 3:30 this morning watching it. But I don't like farm sim.
Why not? It's an educational game. Learn a lot.
Not when we're here.
You're not helping the cause there. Fats. None would hurry up and get back and take over this harvester so I can go give me something to eat. Whoa, 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 back up, back up, back up. Considering what I'm dealing with here on and off with Rich, not too bad with Harvester. Of course, it moves pretty slow, so.
Played it till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69. And a band we tried real hard.
Yes, everybody's watching. Welcome to Karaoke Farm.
You never get far.
And up next, Tough Farmer.
Tub Farmer can't sing.
Go on, just join in if you know it. Might as well. You're the best
Everybody
days
join in.
of my life.
Never heard of it.
Whoa, yeah. Summer of '69.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I guess
It's okay, Donald, you're just in time to sing a song, Karaoke Farming.
if this is gonna keep up, I think I might have to go hide.
It's okay, Howie. The big guns haven't come out yet. You're alright.
I don't know if anyone have any of you heard of Judge Dredd? No?
Yes. Dredd, yeah.
You
Movie.
hear Big Seven? You heard Big Seven?
Nope.
I did it. I did it one day. I can't sing the whole song because it's got inappropriate parts in it. So.
Yes, and this is a family program, right? Yep. This is a PG-13 program. That must be before my time. Or I mean after my time.
Ooh. I wanna know. Oh.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that song.
Sally Call. She's got the word.
Alice.
Alice. Wait a minute, I heard this over.
I took a stroll down the old day. I met a little girl and we started to talk on a trend all day. And I asked her friends, what will I do?
Was this field fertilized?
Yes.
It was?
It wasn't plowed though.
Oh, okay. That's all right. That explains it then.
Do you want to drive on the big John tractor?
I say, we're not accumulating bale here very fast.
No, it was.
I forgot you said that it hadn't been plowed. So.
There she was, just walking down the street singing do-a-dee-dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-doo.
Mm-hmm. I remember that one. Yeah, it's one of those catchy tunes that gets in your head and you can't get rid of it.
You see, I've now got a problem, right? From now on, our stream isn't going to be known as Chris Lurkin. It's going to be known as the Karaoke Farmers. When is the Karaoke Farmers on, guys? When are you streaming next? Same farm channel, same farm time, same farm station.
Same time, same place.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you do, do not touch that dial.
98.9 KPTTL. Farming near you. Yeah, Tubbs, that is an infomercial as the best.
Exactly. Our ratings are dropping.
So the subscribers are hitting the floor. Ears bursting.
Yeah, they're
eardrums bursting.
unsubscribing.
Mm-hmm.
We want farming, not karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
right about now, we have to take words from another YouTuber. I've got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's stick together in perfect harmony. I
Suppose
got 40
karaoke
acres and
farming
you got
wouldn't be
50
too
trees.
bad if the singers
Well, I
could
got a
sing.
brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. I threw my pitchfork at your wife last night.
Oh, now if we could just find somebody who could sing.
Walk away, Howie. Walk away. We're not stopping you.
I know the tunes, I just don't remember the words. That's the problem.
Just
Other than
look
that,
them up, Harry, man.
I
Just look
can.
them up as you come along.
I have been told I can sing.
Go for it,
But-
son. Let's hear it.
My memory doesn't serve me well.
Alright.
Just make the words up.
Come on, that's my excuse to not have to participate, so leave me alone.
All I can say that is
Or as Tub would say, meh.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
guys, I'm telling you now, anyone who's watching, my excuse is sleep deprivation. I don't know what theirs is.
I love you, I love you, just going to take it different.
What?
What was the
Anybody
singing,
watching?
Harry?
Anyone watching? If you want a request, send them on to us. We're here all week.
Might not be what you're expecting to hear, but
Uh,
somebody will try.
Tubbs is waiting for a bit of. Tubbs is waiting for a bit of Kenny to come in his way.
A bit of Dolly Parton.
On a warm summer's evening, on
Dolly
the
Parton.
train bound for nowhere.
Yeah.
What a way we can live. Tubbs, what is it? What is it?
Islands in the street.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
heard
we
you.
are.
We are
No one in between.
right where we belong. Sail away with me.
Lord help us all.
Ah,
Oh my god.
that time of night.
Well, to anybody
Mickey,
who might be watching my stream, I heartily apologize for what is taking place here.
I was just going to say, the cotton's wilting out here.
Tubbs, Becky texts in twice she goes out. First one was Islands in the Stream, which we just done. Then she went, Tubbs and Fats Island.
Is that right? How funny.
I got you, babe. I got you.
I was singing that earlier.
Sonny and Cher.
Yeah. Poor Sonny. Got took out by a tree.
Yep, they go back there.
Do you want to jump in this harvester while I go get a drink?
No,
Oh, I didn't know.
driving, Sean.
Didn't know you
That's
wanted
the
your
middle.
harvester back.
Oh, wait, I thought you were going to get something to eat anyway 5 minutes ago. What happened?
Well, nobody will take over my harvester. Gee whiz, some crew they won't, oh my gosh, where's my backup? I may have to,
Glitching pretty bad.
I may have to get off for a bit so I can get something, because I gotta do some Pilkin type fixings. Somebody's missing some strips of cotton over here.
Yeah, I'm glitching.
Me too.
Lordy, Piccadilly. Oh,
Lurching like
Lordy,
crazy.
Piccadilly.
Fortunately, it's in a straight
Yeah.
line, so
Up, down, turn around, Piccadilly Cut.
I don't know why mine just started glitching really bad. It's okay now, but
yeah, mine goes up and down. What am I at right now? 100, what 100?
I'm at 97. Yeah.
There's a bale in the field there
drop-
someplace.
Yeah, I dropped one at the other end down here where I'm at.
I'm getting close. I got 89%.